Generic greetings and welcome back to Airships Conquer the Skies once again. In the previous episode we made another ship and that was the Coventry class, and as you can see it is a sort of spiny knife type thing with rockets on the front and a ventral turret, and actually it worked out quite well. It took a couple of hits and did take some damage, but overall was quite good, and quite frankly I quite like the design, so I'm going to build another one. Not more than one because I want to save some money up for the carrier that we're going to build, and I reckon it's going to be quite big. The main issue is that although we've taken Dingleton, and I should really go to building and get some of these defenses in, actually building, and we'll build a dark cube version 2, I think. Version 2 has more ammo there. And also building Black Citadel, and just the same thing, 3 of them. Yeah, although we've taken these areas over, the one that was giving us some problems was the impronounceable one here, Inipquek, something like that. That one there! And we managed to lose 2 ships on that. We lost the Dresden and we lost some charges. Only version 1s though, not the version 2s. And after that, we thought, right, let's build another class ship. So we built the Coventry, sent it over, and that didn't work out too well either. Well, in fact, it did. We took it. And then I did Brutal Takeover and Revolted, and now it's now. So we're going to have to take that back, and we're going to do that via the application of gratuitous charges. So I'm going to send over the charges to Dingleton. So we're going to have a total of 5 charges here, and we're going to send the Charger version 2s to there, and we're going to take over our own ship. Now, they don't have any defenses, so we should be able to just start the fight and take this thing out. One would hope, but I actually don't know what it's going to be like. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to keep them where they are, actually. I'm going to move these further down to there and then to there, and I'm going to sort of block where it can go. That's not where I wanted that to go. But anyway, let's see what we can do there. So we've got lots of grape shot stuff going out there. We will say board that one there, and the problem is that they will do their best, but obviously the issue that we have is that it can be at an interesting height. So boarding has already been undertaken there. We're going to manually move them all down and forward and around because we don't have any grappling hooks, remember. We just have these standard air borders, which means we are just having to jump on it, essentially, and we've managed to capture it. There we go. We've captured the bridge, and no! Charger! Please don't hit the ground, please don't hit the ground. It didn't, but it is immobile. At least if it wasn't, it will be in a minute. Actually, no, it can technically fly, I think, but it's not going to be able to move because it's got no engines. But yeah, that's fairly catastrophic. But we managed to capture that, and we'll do a gentle takeover this time. And we're going to move the charges back over to there. And then we will get some repairs. So we want to repair the Charger, want to repair the Coventry, and we probably want to build another couple of charges. So Charger version 2, and we can only make the one, and there we go. So we're going to take that over. Again, we also have a spy here, so we can view the city. You can see we have these 2 rocket things, but what I might do is design our carrier first, because a carrier with that might be alright. The carrier is going to be quite expensive, I think, but we'll have to see how it goes. So we'll repair that one. And we've got the Coventry there. We've got the Charger there. And what I'm probably going to do is move the Coventry to Dingleton. I'm going to split these up a second. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I wanted. Actually, no, let's not move those over to there, because what will probably happen is that'll revolt, or it might revolt, and that's something I don't want. Looks like he's making inroads again. There's our research completed there for heavier than air flight triplanes. So what I want to probably go for is pressurized suspendium dust tanks and then large suspendium chambers. I think that's the way forward. We could go for biplanes and bombers, but I don't think we need that just yet. I mean, we are making a carrier, I know, but it's not really that critical that we have those. So we want to design this. So design ship, and it's going to be based on aircraft, hussars and triplanes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And sadly, you can't connect them that way, so it's going to have to be that. Alright. 10 of those. It's not going to be cheap. If this comes under 5 grand, I'll be happy. But, yeah, let's see what happens. So, we'll go for resources, propulsion. Actually, I'm trying to think, is there a better way of doing this? We do need a very flat surface for the triplanes. Like that. No, that's about right. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, so already 3 grand. Before we've even got anything else in, it's 3 grand, right? So we've got the planes and the hussars. That's it. So this is going to be an interesting one. There's going to be a beverage problem, I think. Today's beverage is lemon tea. So let's go for corridor without ladder, because we don't have a ladder here. Oh, actually, no, we will need ladders on that one. My mistake. With ladder, it's a bit more expensive, but, you know, I think we can handle the cash loss. I will put some bits at the front there just to connect these up. And there we go. That's our that's our terrible idea of a vessel so far. We will have... We need a fire point, don't we? We're going to have a fire point at the front. We're going to fire point right here. We'll have a... Before I forget anything, it doesn't really matter, but we'll say fill. Actually, it does sort of matter. Fill with steel wall. We want to have... I could have large suspendium dust tanks on the bottom to keep it afloat, but we are going to use suspendium chambers. It's going to be a lot of them. Actually, it doesn't need to be a lot of them. This thing needs to be fast, but it doesn't have to have any sort of great service ceiling. It just needs to not crash into trees. So, on the front, what do we want? Don't want rockets. Probably just cannon, quite frankly. Just some cannon. I think just cannon on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And then I'm going to rip off that and that, because I believe the ammo storage does have a ladder going up and down. Resources, ammo store. The big one does. The small one does not. So to get the bottom, well, not up, it doesn't anyway. If we just push them forward one, then we could actually do that and have an ammo store there. We could have a fire point there. Right, okay. It's not terribly bad. Because the whole point is for this fire point to put things out there. We're going to have a... I'm not going to have a quarters there, because it won't fit in properly. We'll have berths then, because they have ladders. Ooh, it looks terrible. Let's just get rid of that. And just pull that down a bit. Although then we won't have access from the front there, and we definitely need that. So we could just do that, actually. It's sort of getting away from what we were trying to accomplish in the first place, isn't it? Although, that is better. And hopefully we could do that and then find your quarters. Yeah, we could. Right, I'm going to pull all those quarters out. The reason being that once I've built the back end, I know how many spare quarters we need and I can put those in. So we'll do that. What I will do, however, is probably put a telescope there, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's the front. It's probably overgunned. I didn't expect it to have that many guns, but that's fine. Just checking on the right. It doesn't say it's too heavy and it's reducing in structural integrity, so that's fine. That's a good thing. So, speaking of structural integrity, let's just wear this thing down with blacksmith tools by going over to Command and Crew. No, it's not Command and Crew. It's Resources, I believe, and put a machine shop in. So, there we go. And, oh yeah, slightly reduced structural integrity due to large size. So, the only way to fix that, I believe, is to put a keel in it. Which will be where? Structural? Small keel. Yes. Also is extremely heavy, the keel. Who would have thought? I've also just realised that I actually don't even need all of this because we can walk through the huzzah bays. So I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to pare it down a bit. And then that alters the front again, doesn't it? Darn it. You know what? I'll worry about that later. So we're going to move the fire point up a little bit. Same as move that up a little bit. We'll put a small keel on the back like so, and hopefully that will be enough. There we go. We will have our coal and propulsion back here. So I think it's still going to be too heavy. We might have to might have to shrink it down a little bit by a couple of huzzah bays, which I'm not totally against. We'll see. We want to go for a large propeller somewhere. Not there though. We want a large propeller. We also want to have this thing flying, because that's generally what defines an airship. Yeah, slightly reduced structural integrity because of the size. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of the entire front end. Get rid of these. And there we go. Probably put that back in, actually. The small keel. We could put a large keel in, which actually wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be too bad. A large keel. It's about the right size. Or do we need it? We'll stick with it for now, considering what we're going to have on the front and all of the ammo store and such, and the coal. So we're going to have that there, and that there. Do they have walkways? It does walkways there, but not where I would expect. Let me just stack those up for the time being, not that I need to. Resources coal store, 1, 2. And that has access to the front and back, you see. And the fire point is there. Fire point needs to be near the coal. There we go. That's just a short thing to go around. We will have a sick bay. We didn't have a sick bay on the Coventry. I know people have mentioned it. I didn't. It was just an oversight. I just didn't put it in. Put a berth in there as well. So there's that. We will have... We've only got 3 crew, but we need a bridge. And... Ah, that's quite... that's the thing. We can't get up to the top here, can we? There's no way of going up. What I'm going to do then is... I can't pull that further back because of the way it works. That's a problem. Darn it. If that was one further back, I'd be able to do that, and then that. And that, and have a walkway going right up like so. But I don't. So what's the solution? Do I move this up? What if I pull that off? If I actually pull the keel off, it says it's still the right size, but that's without any guns on the front. It's also very blocky at the back. I'm going to try using a different method of propulsion. Current method of propulsion gives us 104 kilometers. Engine pods would give us 87. Sail would be terrible because it's heavy as anything. And if we go for a sail, 85 with just sails. And if we double sailed at the top, 99. Also service ceiling of not good enough. Alright. propeller then. Not terrible. Now that's got some speed on it. Right. Hang on. We might be getting somewhere now. 51 meters service ceiling. Not great. And we haven't even got the guns on. It's just, no, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. Take that off. Will work. Right. What I need to do then, I definitely need to put the front end back on. Because then we'll know what we've got left. So, weapons-wise, cannons ideal. I mean, I'm very tempted to just put a massive rocket on the front. Do I? No, let's not. Let's not. So it's going to be cannons as standard. So let's just go on work on the principle that we're going to have some ammo store. I'm going to make it like a bit pointier. Because we've always got this like slant forward. That's what we've got roughly with our current designs. So we need a fire point in there. Ideally a fire point. Now we're going to have the same issue again, aren't we? Trying to think what else. This is going to sit at the back and fire long range. So cannons are the way forward, I think. So let's place down what we know we're going to need. We're going to need an ammo store. Ideally the big one. We're going to need a fire point. And we're going to need all the cannons. So that could go there. That could go there. And... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hang on. We're getting somewhere now. No, we're not. Can't go up. We'd have to do that. That's better. That's better, yeah. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere, and we have all access to all that. Right, that's good, okay. So, back to this. Service ceiling, pathetic. If we take the keel off, it is slightly reduced structural integrity, so we definitely need the keel. So we need to fly higher. And the way we do that is by either reducing the speed. Yeah. No, see, that works now. 31 meters is not high enough. We could double up, but then it's going to use too much. It is leaning towards clamping these on the bottom. Suspendium dust tanks. I don't even need that a great service ceiling, you know. You know what I need? I need this thing just to get into battle. I don't particularly care if it breaks a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's something about that I quite like. 77 meters, 111 kph. Could work. It could work, that. Okay. Right, let's go with that for now. I think there's going to be a version 2 of this. I honestly do. But we'll have a telescope on the front. We've got a telescope, we've got a crow's nest. That's going to increase all the accuracy there. We have not enough crews, so we'll have quarters, and we'll put them there. And that's more than enough crew. We don't have any place to bring in resources. It's 40, so that actually is a steel cargo door that if we wanted to, we could just place like there or something. But it looks terrible. I'm not going to place it up there. That would be even worse strategically. Hang on. Right. Interesting design. No, let's put that back. The question is, do I want to, instead of doing that... do I want to just go full ham on this one? It's only that the speed's reduced a little bit, and that'll still float. Question is that about right? I'm not using the large ones because the profile's too big. Right. There we go. 97 times the charm. It is basically a hovercraft. It looks like a hovercraft. So, we just need supply hatches now. You know what I could do? I could rip that off, put that there, and then put a... put the supply hatches there. The problem is that this thing is... well, this thing will be prone to boarding. So, we could have a marine barracks. No, a guard barracks. There. And we'll pull that off. We'll go for a... steel supply hatch there. Ideally, I don't want them going that way, but that's what we're going to have to deal with. And... how do I do that? No, we don't have enough supply. Since I put that in, we don't have enough supply. But now we do. And it gives us that little angle I wanted to put like a bit on there, and what I'll do is I'll take that off and I'll angle that up a bit better. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Right, so we'll go to decoration. Well, shapes and decoration rather, and a large bow, a medium bow. Neither of them, because it's reducing the structural integrity by just placing one block. So let's see how long it takes to say reduce structural integrity. There. We can't even place all that, and there's still bits remaining. Okay, slightly reduced structural integrity. What can we get rid of to fix that? Maybe get rid of a cannon on the front. Maybe get rid of these. And then we'll shape it. We don't need all of them cannons. Actually, am I removing cannons to make it look better? Yes, that's exactly what I've done. Okay, let's just see what it... let's see what it goes like when we've put all these on anyway. And then we'll see. And we want that one there. Outside. Oh, we need to put a block there as well. I quite like that. I do quite like that. It looks fairly mean now. Don't know how good it is. Right, so decoration. This one here. By the way, I'm going to alter the Coventry in a moment because I want to... I want to change it up a bit. I'm going to call it the York. I always thought that's a strong name. We're gonna paint it. I'm gonna paint it like that. Then we've got the stripes that we've been using. Actually, I don't know how to paint this one up. Yeah, that's alright. Maybe that. Yeah, we get that right in the center. Nice. Save the design. Save that. We'll leave that. We'll also go to design ship, open design. Open the Coventry. We want to decorate it because I didn't paint it. That's the main thing. And we're gonna paint it again just a bit differently, because why not? That decoration we can go around, that's fine. I don't mind that. Maybe... yeah, why not? Oh, there we go. Cool. Right, save the design. Not even version 2, it's just painted. Overwrite it? Yes. Question is, do I have to retrofit it? Open design. Coventry. It's going to cost 1 generic units of currency to refit that. So we've got colour schemes on them all now. Excellent. Right, so this is Gentle Takeover. Finishing that off now. We are going for our large suspendium chambers, which I'm sure would benefit all of our vessels. We'll refit that. Open the design. And Coventry. Open. Refit. And that won't take long. And basically what we're going to be doing now is waiting for some cash in order to build that carrier. And then we'll use the carrier to attack Pramk there. And that's what we'll do next episode. So, not a lot of assault, but we did manage to take this over. But, you know, we have got a nice ship designed. We might have to alter it based on its performance, but that's half the cost for anything, really. But, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.